If you just tuned in, you're listening to 90.1 FM, KKFI, Kansas City Community Radio. My name is John Todd. It's 9 o'clock. It's 90.1 FM. It's Under the Radar. Here in the studios tonight, we've got the members of Counterfeit. They've got a show coming up Saturday, April 22nd.
22nd at Prohibition Hall.
Yeah, so why don't we get all the details from it? So it's, do you know all the bands that you got coming up on?
Yeah, John, we got a pretty big lineup on the 22nd, starting out with Mountain Doom. And we had Moose Bite, which was just interviewed here. Unfortunately, they won't be able to perform due to looking for a new drummer.
Right.
But they should be back soon. So the next band after that would, what was that? Mountain Doom, Moose Bite.
We got Mechanize.
You got Harvest the Flesh, Mechanize, Watching the Fail, Lifting the Medium.
And Closer to Found.
And Mountain Doom. And it's Counterfeit Throwdown, Prohibition Hall, Saturday, the 22nd. It starts at 6 p.m., right?
Doors open at 6 p.m. Show's going to kick off at 7.
So tell us a little bit about Mountain Doom, about Counterfeit, if we don't know about Counterfeit already.
Counterfeit's about 4 years in the making. Shane here, Holla Bob, he put Counterfeit together.
Okay.
We go way back. We've been friends since, fucking high school. Excuse my language. Oops. But, we've been around for a while, and we've always jammed and always wanted to be in a band. Scott here also, we've been in previous bands about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Makes me feel so old. But, it's we're 4 years in the making. He's actually our third bassist that we're working with, and hopefully we'll keep if he's lucky.
So who's all in the band?
So Shane, and then Ian back over here in the corner. He's, of course, the drummer. Scott. And myself.
Jesse Balmer, Jay Bird on the mic.
And you're putting the show together. It's not an easy undertaking to put a show together with this many bands. So how are you doing that? How are you pulling that? What motivated you to do that all?
I got a big belief, go big or go home. If you want to bring the scene together and get some good bands in the scene together and make a show happen, with your local scene. So, and Kansas City's got a great metal, hard rock, all over, the whole spectrum of music. So, and
it's up and coming, and you got a couple national touring bands. You got Lift the Medium and Closer to Found as well. So
they're up and coming bands too. They're signed. They need support. They're living on the road pretty much right now.
Yeah, I think Lift the Medium's from Ohio.
Pretty sure.
And so you can be found on the internet obviously on
Counterfeit KC.
Counterfeit KC.
All one word, Counterfeit KC. We spell it that way. You're going to see us pop up. The first thing you're going to see on Facebook is a Euro symbol instead of a C for our name.
Sure.
So, but if you look up Counterfeit KC, you're going to find Counterfeit on
YouTube, Facebook, Reverb Nation.
Okay.
Google, you'll find us.
And you're all set up to play a song here, so you got some songs lined up to play for us?
Yeah, we're lucky enough. Thanks to you, my brother.
Okay, well, why don't we just give it a go and see how it goes? Are you ready to go?
I want to introduce Max here, too.
Sure.
That's right. He's our host of the show.
Okay, sure. Welcome, Max DeVille.
How you doing? I'll be out there April 22nd. It's kind of the unofficial closing of the Grindhouse channel. And the opening of a new website called Creator, which is a collaborative website for artists to create digital artwork, anything from pictures to music. You could do it all on the site. It's got everything that you could possibly need. And there will be no advertisements. The only thing advertising on there will be other artists advertising their products. And unlike Facebook, you don't get throttled. If people follow you, they'll see your material.
I see. And spell that for us.
Creator, it's CREETR .com. It's one of those spastic internet names, but it's kind of a take on Creator.
I see, but it'll probably take you right there.
And it will. And for example, the band that's here before, they needed a drummer. The way this will work, they could search for drummers within 50-mile radius of their zip code, and it'll come up with every drummer that's available, and they can actually create. The whole point of it is to network, collaborate, create, and sell all on the same platform.
Wow.
That way, because people will be able to license their material directly through the website to anything, internet, TV stations, terrestrial television. We take care of all the licensing and everything.
So for anybody who was here that was listening right now, wanted to get involved with that, what would they need to do? So
just look for Creeder on Facebook right now, and it'll be... I'm like 90 feet tall, but it'll be the first thing that comes up, and it's just a big C with a period. And a dude with his head exploding of color.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. So you're going to be the MC Saturday night, the 22nd.
Yep. I used to be an escape artist, so one thing I will be doing that night is I'll be escaping from a straitjacket.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. And that'll be as soon as I do that. Then as soon as I escape from it, that is when the Creeder website will open for beta, and people will be able to sign up for accounts.
So that'll be something to look forward to as well. So
it's always fun. I've done it at quite a few shows.
You must be a fan of Houdini then, right?
Yeah, we liked him. His escape was a little bit different than mine,
right,
but we've all got our own methods, and it's fun. It's good stuff.
Well, it'll be something. In addition to all the bands, everything going on the 22nd, we'll get to see as an escape artist.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, that's Max DeVille. Thank you
so much for having me on.
It's nice to have you.
I want to hear these guys.
Yeah, I know. We got Counterfeit lined up. All right, so we got that out of the way. I think we got some of the details out of the way. I think you're ready to line up and play a song for us.
Yeah,
right?
So 48 hours later.
Okay.
Ooh, hot mic.
This is Counterfeit. What's the name of the song here?
48 hours later.
Okay, 48 hours later. Yes, that was Counterfeit. The name of the song was 48 Hours Later. Wow. I'm a fan. So that is some neat stuff. So who's putting these songs together? Who's putting the...
Shane's been the arranger, the songwriter pretty much on strings.
Yeah, a lot of them just came from like throwing down with Ian, and then Jesse would come in and like just put his magic on it. We just kind of do what we do, man. A lot of people want to put themselves in a box and be like, man, we're a metal band, or we're a punk band, or we're a whatever.
We're a band. We do what we do,
and we try to
just have fun with it.
We feel all sorts of music, man.
You're doing it quite well. So, and tell us where your guitar influences come from.
Oh man, dude, Dimebag, like brother said earlier, for sure. But I'm really into like the Deftones, man, and like Jim Croce, dude.
Right.
Like I like all sorts of music.
Okay.
Allman Brothers.
Yeah, the Allman Brothers.
Everything.
You name it, man. Zach Wild,
Tupac,
Dimebag.
Anything that's good. Musically, that's good.
Yeah.
You like it.
Alice in Chains, man.
Sure.
That's, Jerry Cantrell.
The 90s.
And
great,
and Zach Wild and Dimebag are big parts of my stuff.
Sure. And well, how about the bass and the drummers? Where are all your influences coming? You're tight and you're rolling.
I don't know. I just picked up the bass a couple months back, so
We converted them, man.
yeah, they needed a bass player, so I just got in where I could fit in. I wanted to play music with my buddies,
You're doing that quite well,
And,
so.
I don't know if I was to name bass players, that I'd listened to back in the day that I, could gain influence from would be like Rex Brown, of course, or I don't know.
Weren't you a drummer though originally, right?
Yeah, I originally played drums. I played drums in another band also, Neo Mass. We friends of ours. We got stuff going on. And, it's just all kinds of music. Tool, Adam Jones, Justin Chandler.
You're taking to the bass quite well going from drums to taking the bass quite well. So
play guitar too.
So wow. So and your vote. How about you there, Jesse? Where are you coming from? Like you said, everything good. But is there anything specific? Is there anything specific?
I was brought up in a musical family. My mom was big in singing and playing piano and getting my older brothers and me around and teaching us how to sing at a very young age and how to play instruments, and so that just followed me throughout my life. And my two oldest brothers one's in Nashville and the other one's here in Casey, and they're both into music and kind of paved the way for me to be like, yeah, that's what I want to do when I grow up. I still haven't grown up yet, but this is what I want to do. So.
Right, you're doing that quite well. If you just tuned in, we're talking to the members of Counterfeit. They've got a big show. Jesse Ballmer set this show up April 22nd down at the Prohibition Hall. Probably about 8 bands you got on the bill? Something like that?
I think there's 6 local and 2 national.
Yeah, and
you got a surprise after party after the show's over.
It's a surprise.
You have to be there if you want to know what it is. So.
Okay.
We will be grilling out front of Prohibition Hall about 3 o'clock April 22nd.
And that's free. Tailgate party with Counterfeit. Any other bands that are...
Don't do anything illegal because you might go to jail, but we're going to cook some hamburgers, hot dogs, and do it.
Bring some congas, get a drum circle going. Let's have fun.
Bring yourself.
Yeah, bring yourself. Show up, man.
Sounds like a good thing. That's April 22nd, Saturday, and it starts at 6 o'clock, I believe. It's starting kind of early, isn't it?
Yeah, doors open at 6.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, and you can go all night. Is that a 3 o'clock bar? I believe?
Yes, 3 a.m. bar.
Okay, so
right downtown Kansas City, Missouri, just north of the Sprint Center.
Okay.
1118 McGee.
Right.
Yeah, it's great. It's been around for about a year and a half now.
Right.
It's a great local venue in Kansas City. More people in Kansas City need to come check it out. I love the place. Obviously,
it's a neat old place. It's a neat old place.
It is. It's a historic building, actually.
Yeah,
I forget the guy's name, but it's actually one of the first all-glass-based buildings. I think that was built in Kansas City. So, like 1901 or something like that.
Yeah, it's been there a while. Almost 100 years old or something like that, if I remember correctly. So, but like I said, we're talking to the members of the Counterfeit. They already played one song for us. I think they got some more songs if you want to jam them out. You want to kick up the vocals a little bit, but
awesome.
But other than that, you sounded good. We're getting it through. So,
man, I got a cold going on right now too. Honestly, my biggest influence, honestly, it wasn't like a celebrity, man. My little brother was the one that got me into music.
Okay.
And
well, give him a shout out.
Man, he's no longer with us, man.
Okay.
On that note, suicide ain't worth it. People care. I care. Counterfeit cares. Don't kill yourself.
Sounds good. So are you guys ready to go with another song? What song you got lined up?
What are we doing now? Yeah, do moment. Dead? Not good.
It's called Moment.
Alright, this song's called Moment. Turn my effects down.
Just tune in. We got Counterfeit live in the studio, just rocking it out. That is a great song. Now, what's the name of the song again?
That's the Moment.
As the Moment. So
living in the moment, man. That's pretty much how Counterfeit was formed.
So your band, you call yourself Counterfeit KC, but you're more than just a band. It's kind of ideal. It's a lifestyle, right? You were kind of telling me so.
Just true to ourselves, man. You know,
doing what we love and not worry about making it big or anything. You had to be nice to one day get a fat record label, but we do what we love.
Right.
We got to scrape and take off work and make sure all of our lives match up to do this, and that's not easy to do. But 4 years,
dudes, man.
Jobs,
mechanic, construction workers, concrete. Working with
ex-veterans,
working. We've got the gambit, man. We got family men. We're all just regular.
I want to say thank you to anybody that's served in our country or has served, and that's a medic or any service member to our great nation.
Sure. And like a friend of mine said, he said, well, growing up, I always wanted to be a rock star. He may have not got there, but he knows how to rock. So, maybe we know how to rock, so we may still get there to be the rock stars, but, in the meantime, you can still rock, and that's what you're doing well. So, and it's Counterfeit KC, so you can be found on Facebook and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir,
Do you have any recordings coming out yet? Are you working on that?
Actually, we're in the studio right now. We're at Massive Sound. Shout out to Paul Maslowski, man. Check him out. But we're in Massive Sound working on our first album. We're having an album release party July 15th at Davies Uptown.
Okay.
More info will definitely be out very soon, but it's going to be us and fellow rockers, Grapple the Sun's dual album release party. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, wow.
Which used to be High-Rise Robots about a couple years ago.
It's going to be a good time. But yeah, other than that, we got some videos on YouTube from some live recordings and things of that nature. But nothing official yet.
I see. But right now, the big show is Saturday the 22nd. That's right.
Yeah.
And so so we're having you play tonight. I think we're going to have you back next week and have a few more bands and do some stuff like that as well too. So
the last 3
bands. And you've got
Mechanized.
On Easter too.
Right. On Easter.
We're saving all the heavy bands, really heavy bands.
But we've got Counterfeit in the studios. They played 2 songs already. I don't know if you got any more that you want to play for us.
Yeah,
we have more.
I mean, we
awesome.
like I said, we kind of consider ourselves a metal band a little bit. Like,
we let
you guys
on metal.
Like pulling wings or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's we call it pulling, but it's pulling wings off moths.
Okay.
Radio edit.
Yeah, this is a radio. Hopefully, I can remember that.
Radio edit. All right, let's do it.
got some nice stuff. You got some really rolling with those riffs. I mean, you're just tight like that. So you've been playing together for a while.
Actually, man, I met Ian, the drummer, right, about probably like 5 years ago or something like that, and he started working with me on a not-for-profit deal, and I was like, dude, let's start a band. And we started a band. I was like, man, I know a singer, this guy I've known forever, this stupid
a wannabe rock star.
I gotta watch my mouth on the radio, but I know this dude that wants to sing, and so I got a hold of Jesse, and like I said, here we are, man. And we all actually it all started.
Is out.
It all started in our buddy's garage. You know, like we've been a band. It'll be 4 years in May, and it's kind of cool because man, we just got added on. You know, Head PE and Motor Graders coming to town. May 17th, we got added on. We're playing Head PE, and man, like 2001, I think that's all I listened to. So it's pretty cool, man. It's come like full circles. I can't complain.
You're doing it quite well. You got some great guitar riffs going on between the bass and the drums and everything. So
we really consider ourselves like a groove-orientated, like
we're a product of the '90s, man. That's exactly how we put it.
Nothing too flashy, but something real groovy, you know.
But you're updating it and bringing it back. You know, it's not like you're trying to do anything. You're doing it. So
thank you.
Doing that quite well. So if you just tuned in, you listen to 90.1 FM KKFI, Kansas City Community Radio. My name is John Todd. It's Under the Radar. It's Sunday night. It's 8 to 10 p.m. We've got the members of Counterfeit in the studio. They got a show coming up the 22nd. They got a bunch of bands, Prohibition Hall. We've got them to play 3 songs for us live, and they're just nailing it. So I don't know. You got any more you want to throw out for 1 or 2?
We do have tickets. I want to put out there on the interview. If anybody is listening, I don't know if anybody can do call-ins or anything like that. But,
what we can do is, I think we got some tickets. I'll put if people might be interested in attending the show, I can post it online, and you can just get with me, and we'll get the tickets to you. So, you know, we can help. We got next week too, so we can help you do that next week too. So we still got a little time. So, but you played 3 songs already. You got an EP coming out. You're working on some music coming out. You got a show on the 22nd. You got a bunch of shows coming up.
Yeah.
You're just nailing it. You're sounding great.
Thank you, man.
It looks like you're going to pick up speed pretty fast here before too long.
So. I got to give a shout out to Davies Uptown Ramblers Club. Sure. I mean, that was our first. That's our home base for Counterfeit. That's how we started out. Michelle, Byron, Moki, Roxy, everybody up there. You know, they're all great people. So if you like a good bar, you want to go check out a place, go to Davies Uptown Ramblers Club.
Right.
It's awesome.
It's kind of an extended family because we all know the names, we all know everybody, so I know we're one person removed. But we're in the studios here with Counterfeit. They played 3 songs for us. I think we should get another 1 or 2 out of them if we can. So.
Yeah, we're going to do. I think we're going to do. Hopefully we can say this, but we're going to do. It's called Hellbound.
Okay, sure.
I'm pretty sure we can say that. Right?
Yeah, we can say that.
So this is our heaviest song in the set, called Hellbound. You ready?
That was Counterfeit. What was the name of that? Hellbound is the name of that song, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God, you're shaking the soundboard over here. This is some good stuff. I'm looking down at the knobs, and they're vibrating. Kind of taking something control. That's right. That's for sure. So you're doing it quite well. We're talking to the members of Counterfeit. We got Jesse Balmer. Who all is in the band now? Let's get some names.
We got Scott Jewell on the bass. Yep. We got Ian Still on the drums. I'm Shane Lofton. Bob. Wow. Whatever you want.
It's not late for dinner.
Yeah.
That is some good stuff. So it's Counterfeit. Playing quite a number of songs. We're getting all the details from the bands. I think we played 4 songs. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the show coming up?
Yeah, we're gonna have a tailgate party probably about 4 hours before the show, 3 hours before.
Okay.
All the food is free.
Yeah.
Again, come on out and hang out with us and get to know us as a band, us as people. We're no different than you. Go to work.
This is our city too.
This is our city. Our city.
Sure.
Let's make it shine. You know?
You break the law, it's on you, man.
But
nothing.
Free hot dogs, free hamburgers.
Okay, so like you said, there's there's a tailgate party before. So if you show up early, you can get some food. You can hang out, make it all day. I think the club goes till 3 a.m.
3 a.m. more.
Well, like you said, there's going to be a special after party, but you got to be there to find out who's going to be the special.
You have to be 21 and older to be at the show too. You can't
we'll get you.
Under 21. So
I get you.
No kids allowed. Sorry.
That's Saturday the 22nd. We got 4 songs out of you. Think we can get one more out of you?
Yeah, man. You guys want to do Black Jesus?
Yeah. Song's Black Jesus. It's about a water accessory pipe
Water
that we partake with sometimes.
Okay.
You go hungry.
That was Counterfeit here in the studios, playing live here at 90.1 FM KKFI, Kansas City Community Radio. Throwing it down, oh my God.